This week's Parasha, Parasha's Chukat, we find that the Jews were complaining about the water and about the mon, and Hashem got angry at them and sent poisonous snakes to kill them. And they asked Moshe to daven for them, and Moshe Rabbeinu made a snake from copper, and he put it up high, and whoever looked at the snake stayed alive. And we know the Mishnah asked the question, does a snake make you alive or dead if you look at a snake? Ella, the Mishnah says, the same thing is by the hands of Moshe Rabbeinu, by the war of the Amalek. It says when Moshe Rabbeinu picked up his hands, then they were winning, the Jews were winning the war. When he put down his hands, then they lost the war. And the Mishnah asks, shel Moshe oisos milchama. Do the hands of Moshe make a war? Oishoivros milchama, or break a war? And the same thing here, does a snake, looking at a copper snake, does that make you alive? Ella, the Mishnah answers that it isn't looking at the hands or looking at the snake. But whenever the Jews look upward to the sky and they remember to pray to Hashem, then they won the war. And then they were successful. And whenever they forgot to look up to the heaven, they forgot to pray to Hashem, then they lost the war. There's a beautiful Svasemes in Parasha Zohar. The Svasemes asks on the Mishnah, what does it mean? The Mishnah's questioning if the hands of Moshe could make a war or break a war. So the Svasemes says, of course the hands of Moshe could make a war or break a war. We saw what the hands of Moshe Rabbeinu could do. All the makos, the 10 makos that they had, everything was made by Moshe. The splitting of the Yam Suf was made by Moshe. The Torah was given by Moshe. Moshe Rabbeinu's hands were very holy hands. It is within his means and boundaries that he could make a war or break a war. So what is the Mishnah asking? Shel Moshe oisos milchama, oishoivros milchama. Of course the hands of Moshe could make a war or break a war. Moshe Rabbeinu was a very, very great prophet, as we know, the greatest one. So the Svasemes answers that Moshe Rabbeinu's power was tied directly to the strength and the level of the Jewish nation. A leader only has his power